Hey guys, welcome back to another video on Michigan Sports Talk here, and this one we got a Michigan basketball video as both Moussa Diabate and Caleb Houstan have announced that they will not return for their sophomore season with Michigan and they will remain in the 2022 NBA draft. So this is huge news for Michigan, and Michigan will be losing 2 of their young starters. So we're going to be talking about everything in this video. So if you guys are new around here, I'd really appreciate it if you could go ahead and hit that subscribe button and make sure you guys watch the whole entire video to stay caught up on the latest news and updates. And other than that, let's get right into today's video. Alright, so with Moussa Diabate and Caleb Houstan both remaining in the NBA draft, that brings Michigan to a total of 4 starters leaving. The only starter from last year's team that will also be on the team next season is Hunter Dickinson, and the only reason he's staying is thanks to the NIL. So Michigan losing Eli Brooks because he had to go. He could not come back for another year, and Devontae Jones decided not to use another year, and both Moussa Diabate and Caleb Houstan remaining in the NBA draft. So first of all, me personally, I was not expecting both of these guys to remain in the NBA draft, especially Caleb Houstan. Now, Moussa Diabate was the one guy that a lot of people thought was gonna go, especially out of the 3 of Caleb Houstan, Hunter Dickinson, and Moussa Diabate. We obviously saw his draft combine results, and he was first in almost all of them except for one. He was second in his, draft combine stuff. Just goes to show how athletic he really is and the potential that he has. So Moussa Diabate, really no surprise that he is remaining in the NBA draft. A lot of people expected that, and the one surprise for me was Caleb Houstan. I really was not expecting him to remain in the NBA draft. I just, figured he would come back for another year, just to develop more and play in the college level more, to just work on his craft and just develop better as a player. But that being said, though, with both of them leaving, that will open up 2 scholarship spots on the Michigan basketball roster. We talked about it before, how it was already full, and now Michigan can go ahead and potentially get at least 2 more players from the transfer portal if Juwan Howard would like to. But we'll see what happens, and we'll see if Juwan Howard does go out and try and get somebody. It really does suck looking back on not getting Terrence Shannon, the Texas Tech transfer. Obviously all that stuff happened, and the academic issue or whatever, and Michigan could not get him, so that really sucked. And he actually wanted to come here, but instead he went to Illinois because he couldn't come here. But I'm sure there will be more discussions now about the transfer portal and a couple players that Michigan could pursue in the transfer portal now that both Caleb Houstan and Moussa Diabate are gone and remaining in the NBA draft. Also, both best of luck to them. Both have potential to be good in the NBA. In my opinion, I think they both probably could have used another year of college, just to develop more. And but for instance, I get the NIL situation with foreign players and how they can't really even get paid from NIL. So obviously something has to change with that. But let me know down in the comments section below what you guys think of both of their decisions. Should they have come back, or do you agree with their decisions? Like I said, they've obviously both very talented. Caleb Houstan didn't have really the best season that everybody was expecting, but he still was able to make a lot of threes and a lot of shots this season for Michigan, and came up big in some moments in games, and he definitely has the potential. Same with Moussa Diabate, very athletic, very tall and lengthy, and that's what NBA teams like. So we'll see how they do. Best of luck to both of them, though. And now Michigan will probably look to the transfer portal, try and get some more experienced players on their team. It's a lot of players actually that have left Michigan now. You got Devontae Jones, who left, Eli Brooks, Moussa Diabate, Caleb Houstan. Those 4 starters left. You also had Frankie Collins, point guard, transferred to Arizona State. So Michigan's roster has changed up a little bit, and some unexpected things have happened. So that being said, though, we still have Hunter Dickinson. We also have Llewellyn coming in from Princeton, which will be huge. We still have Kobe Buffkin, Terrence Williams, Isaiah Barnes. He got injured last season and then redshirted, so he will be available next season, and he should be really good. He was highly recruited. So and then also we lost Brandon Johns Jr. in the transfer portal. We'll also have Jet Howard coming in as well. Will Tischetter. And then we also have Terrace Reed, the center, 4-star. And then I've said his name, 4-star small forward, Jet Howard. These are all 2022 commits for Michigan, by the way. Also, Doug McDaniel, the point guard, 4-star, and 4-star power forward, Greg Glenn. We got 4 of those guys coming in from the 2022 recruiting class. And like I said, we'll probably try and get somebody in the transfer portal. And one thing I saw something on a mock draft, and it projected Caleb Houstan to go 25th overall to the Spurs. And then in that same mock draft, it had Moussa Diabate going undrafted, which had people thinking at the time, which this just came out a couple days ago, that Caleb Houstan would go and Moussa Diabate would come back. However, I don't know how I feel about that mock draft. We obviously talked about Caleb Houstan not going to the draft combine, so maybe the Spurs was the team that told Houstan that they were for sure going to take him, and had him not do the draft combine so he didn't get injured. However, I don't think that Diabate will go undrafted. We'll see though. I mean, I think he's got more potential than Caleb Houstan, just in my opinion. But then again, Caleb Houstan should be a shooter in the NBA, which a lot of teams like. But yeah, I just want to talk about that, just a mock draft I just saw. So yeah, with that being said, that's pretty much going to wrap up today's video. Moussa Diabate, Caleb Houstan, both staying in the NBA draft and foregoing their sophomore season here at Michigan. So with that being said, hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please drop a like, subscribe for more. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.